There we go. Hello there, everyone. Welcome. Apologies. I'm just going to wait for look for a few people to sort of come in. I'm just getting my machine sorted out. It's all right.
I think it's all right.
Is that all right now?
Yeah.
Oh, good stuff.
Thank you. Sorry for disturbing.
No problem. No, you're all right. Part of the process.
Isn't it?
Exactly. So, welcome. Obviously, it's had a right turmoil week this week. I was out on Tuesday, just doing a bit of work. Thought I had something wrong with my. How you doing, Kid Rock? Good to see you, my man. I thought I initially had something wrong with like a bit of gastrosis or problem with my stomach. And anyway, we did some further investigation. Went and saw a doctor that took my pulse rate. I had an irregular pulse rate of 110, and I was referred to hospital in Whitechapel. I know I spoke to quite a few people. Well, I did a quick live around about 3 a.m. UK time because I've been up trying to find out what was wrong with me. How you doing, Zelda? Good to see you. You all right? Thank you for coming. And what it basically is what was concluded is that I've had been diagnosed with atrial fibrillation, or commonly known as AFB or AFIB. So basically, what that is it's a heart rhythm disorder, and it's characterised by rapid, chaotic electrical signals causing the upper heart chambers, the atria, to quiver instead of beating effectively. Now, it causes an irregular, often fast heartbeat, significantly increasing stroke risk and potential heart failure. So, I was diagnosed with that. How you doing, Joe Delamora? Thank you for coming. And obviously, what the plan was to get me on some tablets, blood thinners. How you doing, Cheech? Beta blockers for like a 4 to 6 week period, and then they were talking about giving me a shock in my chest to then get it back onto a normal rhythm. Because basically, atrial fibrillation is when it is out of sync and out of tune. So that was the plan initially, and then yesterday they went and did another ultrasound on my heart. So did the ultrasound, and I spoke with the doctor today. Now what they come back and, how you doing, Tommy Stiggs? Good to see you, my man. After look at the ultrasound today, they had a further look, and they've seen my heart's abnormal. What they've also noticed as well is that the pump is not pumping correctly. I'm feeling good now, Cheech. Thank you. The pump is not pumping correctly, whereas it should be pumping 50 to 60%. All it's actually, mine's working about just over 20%. So I've got a problem there. So what I thought, where I might be taking a few drugs, now I'm probably going to be taking about 9 or 10 tablets a day to obviously improve my heart. So just for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about this new sort of problem that I found, basically it's the 4 pillars of heart failure. Now, what that basically means is that you've got beta blockers, you've got the RAS inhibitors, you've got the mineral cortical receptor antagonists. So basically, we've got drugs to try and slow the heartbeat down. Also got drugs there to thin the blood, and certain things that they work together to try and sort of improve and repair the heart. So that was obviously a little bit of a setback. finding that out today. How you doing, Crewmel? Good to see you. So yeah, well, basically from here on out, I'm just going to be on a lot of tablets. Now it's not just a case of James. There you go. There's the tablets. You're going to have a perfect heart again. That's not how it's going to work. What it's going to be is as well is that there's going to be lifestyle changes from my standpoint. So obviously there'll be certain things where I'll have to eat a lot healthier. I won't be drinking fizzy drinks and things like that anymore. Just being a friend to myself, really, more than anything. So yeah, it's been a bit of a wake up call, really. Never thought in my wildest dreams, as I said, I thought I had a bit of like bloating problem, and that was why I was getting out of breath. But no, it's just because my ticker's not pumping the blood around the body as quick enough and good enough, which is causing me to obviously be tired, and it's having an impact on how I do, what I perform. But basically, why it's pumping slow, Tommy, it's that when your heart's meant to squeeze like that to pump, but mine's just sort of like, and it's not doing the proper process. That's what I've been told. So it's doing it at like 20%. But then if I've had that as an underlying health condition all along, I was never going to know anyway. Do you know what I mean? This is the one funny thing is, Kid Rock, is that they've obviously what's happened in here is that I'm getting my blood pressure taken regularly. I've had blood tests. Everything sort of seems around it seems fine, even though they did find that there's a problem with maybe filtering with my liver, but then that might be connected because my heart's not doing what it's supposed to be doing properly. But my cholesterol's got pretty good. So it's all a little bit of a life-changing thing, really. How you doing, Janie? Good to see you. And that's just really wanted to update everyone. Nothing's changed in that sense. I mean, obviously at the moment, because obviously from my standpoint, is that being away from home, I've got someone looking after me, parrot, things like that. It's all come at once, so it's been a bit difficult for me, and I've been suffering really bad with the anxiety as well. So that's kind of from that standpoint. But my family have been really good. Yeah, Tommy, I've got the son because obviously they've been doing tests on me, and it could be because it linked with my liver and my heart as blood not getting around quick enough as it should be. But obviously that will take further investigation. You see, all up there. Another thing as well that I've got here. It's like my wired up. Excuse my horrible stomach. But that's what they've got on all of us here. So I get woken up sort of every few hours because I've got to have my blood monitoring done and my tests. This is like a little tracker. Hey James, did they say if your valves might be clogged up? But that's what that's going to involve, Kid Rock, is eventually I'm going to have to. It might not be this week that I'm going to have some CT scans and MRI scans, and I'll see if there's any fur or anything that's blocking. From that standpoint, so that will come back after that. But the reason being is I thought I might have been getting out of here today, and they said no, probably Tuesday now. So what a lot of that is as well is because they've obviously introducing some new drugs to me, and the drugs they want to see. They want to make sure that I get used to them before they let me go out. So that's pretty much where we're at today. Everything happens for a reason. This was just what was meant to happen. But But my thing is sole thing is about getting myself well again. I want to get back onto obviously my routine's been completely smashed to bits, which hasn't helped, you know. I need to get back where I'm enjoying getting up in the mornings, because at the moment everything that I seem to do is evening based now. But this is all because of I haven't been well. That's pretty much it. But yeah, the family's been good. And they've been good and they've been supporting me. But yeah, I just really wanted to put that out there. I suppose if I want to put the message is that just because you might think you're 45 or even you're in your 30s, it can happen at any time. You've really got to start thinking about and looking about what you're doing with your life, and you know, looking after your body, making sure you're giving it the right foods that it needs, the minerals and vitamins. So this is just just where we're at, really. I'll tell you what we'll do as well. Make this a little bit of a chance for anyone who wants to come up and ask me some questions. Exactly, one day at a time. Couldn't agree more. Yeah, one day at a time. But yeah. I'll put the link in the chat. So just cheers, Joe. Thank you, my friend. See if anyone's going to pop up. How you doing, Delilah? No worries. I'm all right. I'm good. Just obviously it's just been a bit of a whirlwind this week, but everything, as I say, I'm learning more about myself. Learning more. How is everyone anyway? I'm not trying to be doom and gloom, but is everyone all good? All looking after ourselves? I know I need to be home with Shelby. My dad's been mainly going in there and feeding her and letting her out of the cage. I'm hoping that it's Tuesday. I should have gone home today, Delilah. Which is a bit frustrating. Hello, Gianni. How you doing, my man? You all right? But I'm not going anywhere at the moment, as they've got me all wired up. So let's just keep an eye on my heart rate. Not only that, as well, it's connected to a machine out the door. So I've got a computer and it makes loud noises if our heart rate or blood goes up too high. Things are all right, Johnny. I should have been going home today, but I'm not. I'm going home Tuesday because they've discovered an abnormality in my heart, and that my heart's not pumping properly. It's not pumping through the 50-60% of what a normal person's heart is. It's doing 20-odd%, and it's going to require me to take more drugs. So what that means is that I've now got to stay, and they're going to introduce me to those drugs. Hey, good stuff. How you doing, Day T? Thank you for coming, mate. Yeah, I'm in the hospital dorm. As I say, there's just a few of us. We're in a special heart ward. Obviously, the reason for that is, well, we've got trackers on us, track our hearts, and no surgery yet. Gianni. It's all drugs at the moment. All drugs. Now they're going to keep an eye on you instead of sending you home. If you have an issue with the drugs, you're in a better. Yeah, 100% Delilah. It's just obviously from my standpoint, it would have been nice to know what I had in the beginning. It's just like, well, we'll do another ultrasound, and then they find this, and they find that. I'm glad they found it. Yeah, 100% no, Gianni. I do agree. It's surgery part you don't want to get into, but either way, the science is there these days, and you'll be good. Exactly, my man. Like the way they put in stents and that now, they go through your groin. And how you doing, Stephen? Good to see you, my man. Thank you. Yeah, I know. Thank you. I was just I've got to go. I've got to do this. There's no way I can be walking up a hill and losing my breath. So it's good in that sense. So, here we go. Hey, Team Do, how you doing, my man? Good to see you, my pal. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. So yeah, those of you that just joined, of us basically giving an update. Exactly. 100%. 100%. Yeah, just nothing. I've got to have to take more drugs. Basically, it's the update from when I was last on, because it's not just atrial fibrillation. Hello, Tommy. Good to see you. But it's also now that the pump's not working on the heart properly, so that means there's going to be more treatment. So that'll all be good. So yeah, we're pretty much there. I was meant to be going home today, but I'm going to be. It's Tuesday now. Family's been really supportive. Obviously, all my routines are all messed up. My parrot's being passed around at the moment because obviously I weren't expecting this. 100% Dave T. So triple bypasses. That's what I mean. It's weird. It's like I thought 45 was a safe number, but it's proved it can happen at any age. Yeah, I mean, basically, when something like AFib is going on, there's a reason. If you hadn't been in there all this time, you'd be in quite a pickle, 100%. Obviously, if I didn't act upon it, then I might be here sort of half paralysed from a stroke or worse. James, I sent you a long message above, but it was a race. I'm going out the door, but wanted to say, don't worry, and you'll be better soon. Praying for you. Thank you, Suzanne. I really appreciate it. Good stuff. Don't rush anything. James, I'm sure you're in good hands. No, exactly. Thank you, Stephen. I appreciate that. For the most part, we're just getting older. It's all wear and tear. No, sorry, I worked it out. 4. So yeah, that's just basically what I wanted to do was update. So basically, my dad's been doing the rounds at the moment, Gianni, but then my sister's taking over. So hopefully she's all right, which she will be. But this is obviously a test because this is something that was just we couldn't plan for. Yeah, Gianni. She's coming to the States, Gianni, and you're going to look after 4 of us. Huh. It's nice to see we've got all these people in here sending me well messages, I have to say a big thank you to all of you. I really appreciate it. That's what we do. We're always sticking up and looking out for each other. I appreciate it, and I couldn't ask to be part of a better YouTube community. So I really do appreciate this. All of you. You're all good, all brilliant. So I'll do that if you need it. Don't. Well, to be fair, Gianni, you obviously you had, I think it was your cousin. She had a 2 or 3 African greys. So Gianni's a people person and also a pet person. James, of course, we were very worried about you. You're one of us. Thank you, Delilah. I appreciate that. That's good stuff. I'm sorry if I'm keeping my voice low. A, I haven't really got the energy to shout, but B, there's a couple of it's 21 minutes past 10 at night. So I've got people obviously asleep around near me. So I'm trying not to shout. 100% Tommy, the best crew around. 100%. Let me put that one up there. Yeah. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. So, yeah. Tommy. Good man, good man, good man. Popping in and saying hello. And I wanted to do this separate because obviously I didn't want it to put it on Teen Do Show. Teen Do Show's about Teen Do. And I wanted to obviously give you more a little bit in depth thing about what's been going on. But also as well, how you doing, Mr. Socelli? Good to see you, my man. I wanted you could use this as an extension as well. So I have put a couple of links in there. Tommy, you're right. I should be. I haven't got any cups, so I have to just drink it out of the flask that they give us. Thank you, Zelda. Oh, I appreciate that. That's good. It's all good, all good. So what's every? Because obviously you guys are at the moment you're only 4 hours until the end of the month when we put our clocks forward. Then we're back at 5 hours. So what's going on the East Coast? East Coast crew, what are you all up to on a Friday evening? I know it's tea time now. There you go. No, 100% Tommy. I need to drink more water. Couldn't agree more. Driving now. Everyone have a great night. Kid Rock, you must have missed one. Hope all is well with you and yours, my friend. Excellent comment. Showing each other the love. Excellent. Yeah, that was another thing that I was noticed. I kept getting dry around the mouth. So I was thinking all that time that it was cutting off my stomach, and that's why I weren't. Actually, it was more to do with the heart. It's just completely messed up my bowel system, so I hate that. Okay, relaxing wild times in Connecticut. Excellent. That's good stuff. I'm just on the way out the door. Don't worry, James, you should download the Two Horizons app. You'll keep busy. Okay, Suzanne, thank you. Good stuff. Very good. Oh, you mean Tim Hortons? I've got Tim Hortons down the road from me. Believe it or not. Is a happening spot. Okay, cool. Of course, it's we're all pulling for you because it's what we do. 100%, Stephen. Thank you. I really appreciate it. it's good. And as I say, I know my insurance is going to go up, but I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there in April. No worries, Suzanne. Exactly. I'm just waiting for when the tablets are all working in sync. But it's going to take more than just me taking tablets. I've got to start doing the right things. Papa ought to be careful with the coffee for now. Yeah. No. Well, to be fair, I'm not. I'll have an occasional coffee. I've always been more of a tea man. The 911 episode, and I'll be watching the JFK. Okay. How are we doing, my man? My gooch? Is the coolest, smoothest man in the county, sorry, did I say the state of Florida? Thank you for coming, sir. Always appreciated. Gooch, I'll just get you up to speed. Really, what it was is, I was meant to be leaving hospital today with my treatment for atrial fibrillation, but they found another problem in my heart, so I've got to stay here till Tuesday, and they put me on more drugs. So yeah, that's where we're at. Here we go. Johnny, yeah, you can use herbal tea. Crewmel. This crow is doing okay. Crewmel, I should be asking what's my Central European man doing? James, they got you on rabbit food. Yeah, it's gonna be. No, it ain't gonna be that bad, but to be fair, there's a lot of stuff that I can live without, and I've been threatening. It's just because we all get lazy. Do you know what I mean? It's just going to be things like carbonated drinks, and I'm going to have to watch my dairy intake. Just being a bit more strict, but not saying that I have to eliminate things completely. It will be like, well, no, you're a ration. You can only have a little bit of that. You can't just have that like you've been doing and pick it up and eat it whenever you want. Nope, it's not going to happen anymore. So that's just where it's at. So. But yeah, it's been a bit of a whirlwind these past couple of years. But the thing is, what we're doing is we're learning about ourselves. And whilst I will say the atrial fibrillation may have come on in more recent times, I think that the heart not pumping properly, it's probably been there for a long while, and it might answer a lot of questions that maybe I could draw parallels with my physical fitness or lack of over the years. But the fact of the matter is that we're at the point where we're just using tablets. So, touch wood, no surgery anytime soon anyway. True metal. This is great. Seeing you all saying hello to each other. Hello, Donna. No, you're right, Donna. I was just updating everyone. I was on it when I last spoke. But yeah, I just wanted to do something and do it just on my show and not go on some other people's show and just drown them down. Because whilst obviously I feel it's important, I like to share it with you all, it could be deemed as negative. I didn't want to do that on someone else's platform. Hello, Gerard. Good to see you, my man. See, I like this when I see this man, because this man knows all about problems, certainly with the heart. So, I'm sort of glad when I see people like that, because they understand like heart conditions and things like that. Tommy, James, you could be a half-assed vegetarian like Tommy. Yeah, disagree with the vegetarian sentiment anyway. I believe that there should always be a little bit of meat in the diet. Smoke it all night and you'll feel better, believe me. Go with 2 women at a time. I need to take plenty of tablets for my heart. Start pumping that blood around the body. 100% Magooch. Here we go, Jimmy. You can't look like that. Don't worry about bringing this to any of the shows we go to. We all care, buddy. No, thank you. Thank you, my friend. Cuban B's here. How you doing, my man? Yeah, good to see you. That's good stuff. You want a summary? So basically, Donna, I was last on Tuesday night. I came on for 15 minutes, and I believe you're in there. I was being treated for atrial fibrillation. For those of you that don't know what that is, it's a heart rhythm disorder. It's characterized by rapid chaotic electric signals causing the upper heart chambers to quiver instead of beating effectively. It causes an irregular, often fast heartbeat, significantly increasing stroke risk and potential heart failure. So key symptoms include palpitations, fatigue and dizziness. Now, it's commonly known as AFib. So the battle plan was, Donna, was that I was going to be treated on thinners for 4 to 6 weeks. Then they were going to do an electrical shock to put it back into rhythm. But they did a ultrasound yesterday, got the results today, and looked further in my heart, the structure, and the pump's not working properly. So now that means I've got to be introduced to more drugs. So that's what we're up to, Donna. Yeah. So Gerard, he's aware of it. Occasional vape, Gianni. Occasional vape. Smoking's is a no-no for the heart. Then so is alcohol. Can you give the winning Powerball numbers? That would be great, Magooch. Yeah, I think so. But it's not just going to be a case of me taking the tablets. I've got to be a friend to myself, Zelda, and obviously make sure that I eat the right foods and do the right things and exercise. So I've got to look at this as a wake-up call and a blessing in disguise. Yeah. This is great. Cuban. Good to see you, my man. Just let me just go through here. I just want to make sure, because I'm literally just on the restream at the moment. So I just want to make sure everyone's properly tooled up. Yeah. Are you Cuban? Okay, my man. Okay. Yeah, he's all there. Gianni. Of course, you've got a new account. Let me, yeah. Gianni, you're blue now, my man. I didn't realise that that's because you're on a new account. Good. No, I'm not a pacemaker yet. It hasn't been talked about. It's just drugs at the moment, Gerard. But who knows? A pacemaker could come in at some point. Amounts of nicotine. Yeah, I mean, they should be regulated. They should tell you if it's 10 milligram or 20 milligram. I mean, the cigarettes tend to be more because obviously vaping, you don't get the tar. My buddy's son is 26 and vaping gave him heart and lung issues. Yeah. You got to be careful because obviously you don't know what they're not as regulated. Vapes, so you can get a lot of poison if they're not manufactured properly. Yeah, 100%. No, I agree. I agree. Kid Rock. Oh, I don't know what that is. Oh, wait, you're blue. You're blue, 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 blue. Good stuff. So yeah, that's where we're at. So I'm going to be in here. I mean, I can't. The staff have been brilliant. The only thing is this is basically it's like a dorm. We've got four beds in here, and this has kind of been my holding cell for. Thank you, my man. For a week, and it's just the way it is. Is because we are. This is the hot people, and we've got these trackers. We've got these, and they monitor us. How you doing, Stony Tony? Good to see you. You could take us on a class trip to the nurses station. I'm not going to do that now, not at this time. I don't want to get thrown out of hospital. I need all my drugs. Otherwise, I'll drop dead if I don't start taking them. I've got to keep the nurses on board. Gooch, what time does the mobile disco start tonight? Yeah, do you know what? I've been enjoying that. I like that when Gooch puts the old phone down, whacks the tunes on, and he starts doing the old car bars. His stereo starts spitting the car bars. Push them to give you a pacemaker, James. See, because I need to find out how that. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Cuban. That's a good thing. That medicine has come a long way. So the pacemaker, is a pacemaker better for people with pulse rates that are too low? But how do they work well for people that have got fast pulse rates? Something I need to look into. I've heard through YouTube streets that your treatment went well. Excellent. Good news. Good news, Tony. Here we go. A couple of things. Okay. Stoney and Crewmill. High-fiving each other. Good stuff. Yeah. It is. At the end of the day, I kind of sort of anticipated that something would sooner or later break down and go wrong. Is 45 a little bit too early for the heart? Maybe. But it is it's where we're at. So I just prayers to everyone. We're all good people. Here we go. Good idea sometimes. I know. I like it when Gooch is doing that on the car. I like with Gooch. I'd like you to get some like disco lights and that, and then you do it dark, and then turn all the disco lights on, and then do like a 30-second minute clip of when you're playing in the evening, like evening car bars. That look good. Good stuff. There we go. I am at a hospital called the Royal Free Hospital. It is based in Whitechapel, and that is in East London. That's where I'm at. Yeah, have I got a cellmate? Yeah, we've got three of us in this dorm. James, when you leave the hospital, you should ask your doctor for some nicotine patches. Yeah, I mean, I should do. I mean, I haven't had a vape since Tuesday, and I'm not craving for it now. Did I pull his back off?
Sleep now.
Has everyone got to go to sleep? All right, okay. No problem. I'll wrap it up now anyway. Right. He's dead as a dodo. Right, I've had the nurse tell me I've got to wrap this up because of the noise, which is fair enough. It's 10:40 now. So, everyone, prayers, God bless. Thank you all. And I'll catch you all soon. Okay, take care. Thank you, everyone.